Real this time.
Please. Yeah, all the way from the top.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the late game with DJ Wade and Pyrian Flax. It's great to have everyone here tonight. Part two indeed. It's a wrap to day 4 here at the International 2018. We are live from the Pint here in Vancouver, Canada. I am DJ Wade, joined by Pyrian Flax. And Pyrian, how about we give a shout out to these guys right behind us?
Shout out to
these guys
the crew
have been
that's
here
been hanging out by the bar every night.
They actually can't hear us in the bar, which is hilarious, but they sit there every night. Our own peanut gallery. Thanks, guys. And as always, cheers. We got the hardest job at the International here. We have to wrap up the day, let you know what happened.
The hardest job.
Bring some people on.
It was a great day. Had some good games.
Yeah.
But overall, I think we were talking about the AI game.
Yes, humanity saved, at least for today.
I won't go into what we were going to talk about. That's for another time week.
Okay.
Roku's Battle, let's look it up. But I'm interested to see where it ends up. I don't think it was the best performance from the AI today. It was pretty bad, but I think it will get there. It's still playing against pro players and giving them a better game than most of you lot at home would give them.
I mean, to summarize what you said, look, they're not perfect, right?
Yeah.
But the places they can go.
Oh my goodness.
Is scary.
It is. Give it a year and it'll be unbeatable, I reckon.
Yeah,
anyway.
I agree. But humanity did win today, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. We've got another one tomorrow, along with the cosplay contest. But yeah, today we had the Open AI, we had the All-Star game that just concluded, and of course our guests tonight. We've got Shiver and Odie Pixel and Cinder and Black. And we're not going to waste any more time. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Shiver and Odie Pixel! Shiver, how was the cheese?
It actually was surprisingly good. I prepared myself for the worst.
That's what I've been worried for. But
because I prepared myself for the worst, it was not bad.
And it was Swiss?
I have no clue.
Oh.
It was just a
It had holes. I just,
No, it was not Swiss, actually.
It looked like Edam or Hude.
Yeah, it was just a normal, basic cheese. Nothing spicy, no kickback. Just smooth cheese, fairly young.
Well, welcome to the late game, everyone.
Cheers.
Bring it in.
Yes, I think,
Oh, don't leave me hanging, bro. Come on.
How was your day 4, guys?
It was amazing. We had so much on today, as you guys sort of touched on upon. We had this open air match. We had the return of Bruno.
Yeah,
that was great. And with GLaDOS.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of a comeback could you?
Honestly, I think it's a real shame we haven't seen more of Bruno over the last few years. Everybody loves Bruno.
We need more Bruno.
We all love Bruno.
I know Valve's listening. We need more Bruno.
We need more Bruno.
How do you rate Juno's Bruno's jacket today compared to previous?
It was up there. It was. I walked into that room. I got my sunglasses. He gave me sunglasses because he warned me. He was like, today,
Put on your
I'm putting on is as...
And there's something you guys haven't seen, because he obviously was wearing a jacket.
Yeah.
And everybody saw him wearing the jacket, but he was also wearing a bright gold pants, and his shoes.
All the shoes.
Were golden plated.
Yes, they were.
I did not see that.
Triple golden plated.
I did not see that.
All right, we've actually got a video, Owen, that you are in, and I am in.
Wait, you looked at like you. What are you talking about?
What have I signed up for?
So let me just give you guys a bit of information about this.
Yeah.
You'll see the guy in this video. His name is Alistair. Fantastic guy. We approached him. We told him what was going to happen, what this was about. Don't worry. Everything that he was in on it, all of this. So don't think that he wasn't. So let's run the video, and you can judge for yourselves about Dota players, and, well, you'll see.
Dude, we're gonna get tested on something.
Particular premise for Moose. Coming in. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Alistair.
Hi.
Moose. I run this company called Moose Anger Management. We need anger. I don't want, people, if they come to me and they say, yeah, I never get angry, I'm like, That's not good, right? Are you alive? And we tend to say things like, this isn't fair. This isn't right. How dare you? Or, you're not listening to me. And, well, we disconnect from the other person's humanity.
So for us, we all play this video game called Dota, and it's notorious for getting everyone very invested. It's an hour-long game. You emotionally, mentally get invested, and then the most common way to lose is other people bringing that loss on you. So it makes us all very, very upset a lot.
I'll take cognitive bias.
Yeah, you always lose.
Mainly your fault.
It's never my fault. You and your drunken cider friends are always getting us lost every single time.
My win rate with even Owen is probably higher than you.
Well, I have a fairly serious question.
Yeah.
Do you work with people on managing anger on social media? Because we all get in these situations where we have this emotionally charged situation, and you go back to the hotel room or you go back home, and the temptation is to get on that social media account and express that anger, and it may not be the healthiest thing for one's career sometimes.
Well, and whether it's about social media or responding to an email or a phone call, I mean, usually what people do, if they want to be intelligent and wise and mature about it,
What happens if you're none of those things?
is they stop and consult with somebody who is before they respond.
We're done, guys.
If you have a team where people are cooperating and there's some compassion and connection and understanding, and something bad happens and people support, things are going to go a lot better than if everybody attacks that person.
Definitely need more support in solo rank.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, we all make a lot of mistakes. It's what do we do afterwards? Do we blame everybody else? Because that leaves us powerless.
I like to use well played a lot in my games.
Oh,
wow.
Like compliment people and be like, oh,
Tip them.
How original.
you died again, great try. And that seems to only exasperate the situation.
Sarcasm is not kindness.
What was that?
Sarcasm is the intent is to ridicule or humiliate somebody.
Yeah.
That's different than being kind and supportive. So there is a difference there.
In what way?
I die a lot when I play this game. I'm really bad at
A
it.
lot.
And I've played with him before, and he stopped playing with me afterwards. And I'm wondering
Did you really?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he does that.
Miracle is garbage.
my question is, if I die a lot and I'm letting the team down, how do I make them not mad at me and make them play better? So
That's
they
just
can
called
carry
getting
me?
good at the game. I mean, anger management isn't
Get good.
How can I make them less angry so that way they can win the game for me?
That's not a question. That has nothing to do with anger management.
So are you asking how you can manage other people?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How can I manage the people that are going to be angry at me in the game that I play in?
Yeah, you can only manage your own anger. We have enough trouble with that. It's either that or more practice.
Okay.
I had one guy who described himself as somebody who would lose it. Every day he was losing it on somebody, and he came into the group at the fourth session and he says, now I rate everything on a scale of 1 to 10. In a minute or a day or an hour or a decade or when I'm 70, how much will this really matter to me? And that's not what works for everybody, but he said most things are at a 1 or a 2. You can also put yourself in their shoe. Now you imagine actually.
Doesn't that then make you angry? Because you're like, oh right, he has a reason to be angry. I've built 6 Battle Furies on PA. I should be angry at myself.
It depends whether you want that other person to be angry or not.
But what do you gain from acting like an adult in that online situation where you're never going to see these people again? What do you sort of gain as a human being by acting better in that? You get to feel like, oh, I was the more intelligent person. Like, what is the gain in that?
Your dignity.
Oh no.
I mean, it's the same.
Yeah, a lot of people online don't have this.
But at the end of the day, we're either connecting with dignity and we're feeling like we acted like a decent person, or we feel shame. And the person feeling ashamed will often disconnect from the shame and just attack other people on and on and on and on because they don't want to acknowledge, wow, I'm acting like a big baby here. And they'll just keep on attacking people. But what's behind all that attack usually is pain and fear and shame and sadness and disconnection.
Everybody understands a bit more about anger and the management thereof?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think that was
I hope
good.
this helped, Alan.
Thanks, Sly.
This was about us all right? This was not just about us. This was a group session.
Right.
You asked the most questions, and I think
I did.
secretly you're the most furious person that I know. So yeah, thank you, Alistair, very much. That was wonderful. Pretty happy. Round of applause, I think. Round of applause.
And there you have it.
Man, I love that piece.
Alistair was awesome, by
He
the
was
way.
Alistair Moose, Moose Anger
Anger
Management.
Management.
He's in Vancouver. Let me tell you. What did you think going in? You didn't think it was going to be useful, but some of the stuff he said is actually useful.
I thought it was all going to be a joke. I thought we were going to go in this crazy guy was going to, well, in order to solve your anger issues, you need to, you need to stand on one leg while channeling your inner Zen and praying to the star sign of Clitoris. I was expecting something totally off the wall.
Clitoris.
That's what Pyrian wanted it to be.
I think that's my star
Just
sign.
so you know.
I mean, but either way, so that's what I was expecting. This guy, he was legit.
He was.
We walked in, he had loads of certificates on the wall. You know, like you go into a good
Actual certificates. Not the kind you can just print off, Owen.
It was like
actual certificates.
Absolutely. Like, you know, when you go to a good steakhouse and on the wall it says, like, this beef from there. He had all these anger management ones from all these universities up and down the state. He was the real deal.
He was great.
He was the real deal.
So we told him, before you guys came up, I had about 10 minutes with him. I said, look, I explained Dota, I explained what the tournament was, and I said, this is kind of, you know, these guys are all casters, they're all panelists or whatever, so they know the game, they're here for a bit of fun, but I think it would be useful to give them a little bit of training in anger management. He was like, no problem. Like, he knew immediately what the deal was. He was A1+. Big shout out to Alistair.
Why did you choose to bring Gabe and Owen?
Because Gabe is one of the least angry people we could think of.
Yes, okay.
He's like the chillest dude. And Owen because he's Owen.
Oh, thanks. I enjoyed the trip, you know.
We like him, Sheebs.
Yeah.
I know this isn't news to you.
It was actually much more wholesome. I mean, that was 6 videos. We were there for 45 minutes.
Yeah, that was a 6-minute video.
I think everyone left kind of like, okay, wow, that was like not a waste of 45 minutes at all.
I haven't been angry since.
What is
that true?
Actually, yes.
It works.
The system works.
Living
Shout out
proof.
to Alistair.
Look at that.
What is the most angry you have been?
Oh, I don't really get angry. I guess probably in my games.
All right, now hold on.
Very rarely.
Hold on, we're going to come to this kind of thing in a minute.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Shiva for a bit.
All right.
How's TI been for you? Obviously, you've been here. Let me finish the question. That wasn't good question making, I understand. It's been a very emotional TI for everyone that knows you, and for you especially. So how has it been, that sort of support you've got from everybody?
It's been pretty crazy. Obviously, I knew that the video was going to get played at some point.
Right.
I was lucky enough to see it before it aired, so I knew kind of what was coming. But I was kind of like, oh, you know, everybody's going to see me cry. So I was very nervous. And it's been like a relief after everybody's seen it. It's like, at least that part's done. And it was amazing. It was like, I felt so wholesome. Speaking of wholesome, it was just everybody being super sweet, everybody being super nice.
Good.
And not a bad cloud inside. It was just all very, very, very nice.
Wonderful.
Very good to hear.
Good. Right. We got a game.
We do have a game.
Hold on. When the sound went out, we had to fill, so we had to use these boards a bit. All right, you each get a board.
Heroes and
we were drawing
them.
heroes.
Yeah.
Owen,
There you go.
Your
That's
board.
Pyrian Sven right
And
there.
I got a pen for you.
Oh,
There
no,
you go.
that's got the
Have we got one with less written on it? All right, we can rub that out. Okay.
Empty.
Shiva, this is your
Empty
board.
that.
So they used to have a game a long time ago. They called it the Newlyweds game. We know you guys
it's
aren't married.
still around, Pyrian.
It's still around. So we're going to ask you guys questions, and you have to write the answer for the other person. Okay. You'll understand once you get started, Owen. Don't worry, it's not complicated. Even you can keep up.
I'm already confused.
So, for instance, if I said,
All right.
dream job, you would write
blow.
Shiva's dream job, and
okay.
she would write yours.
Right.
Question 1. What is your partner's dream job?
We don't have any music to fill the time, so it's going to be
there's
really
gonna be-
important that you write fast.
Is there an eraser?
Why? What happened?
You're
I was
doing it
started
right,
wrong, I
Cheever.
No, just use your
Use
hand.
your
That's it.
hand.
You got to get on with it.
It's only a little poisonous if you wipe it off like 10 times.
It's harmless.
All right, we got
This is
some
a long
answers
one.
here.
Also, you can't let him see the answer, Sheeves.
All right, we're going to need to clarify the rules here for Shiva because she's put options down on her,
No
on her
options.
tablet. But that's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Wait, whose dream job am I?
You're writing Shiva's dream job.
Dream job.
I'm
What
right
you
out.
think her
Okay.
dream job is. All right. Turn them around at the same time. 3, 2, 1, turn.
Riding a pony.
What? Dude.
Pop star or game show host? Riding a pony?
Wait. We
likes
messed.
horses.
We fucked up.
What?
So what should happen? What should happen is that Shiva should turn hers only after Odie has said what he thinks it is.
Oh,
So let's like try it all again.
All right.
All right, no.
Turn it around.
Rub those out. That was good. That was a
What's
test
your
question.
dream job?
Riding a pony.
Yay!
What is it? What is it, Odie Pixel?
Riding a
Oh my God! You went to the-
Unbelievable.
What is your Odie Pixel? What is your dream job?
Oh, wait, do I have to write this down?
No.
Oh, she's already
Just
done
look,
this.
he's not going to keep
You're
up.
guessing.
He's
I'm
not
making
gonna,
sure you know how to play the game.
What do you think Shiva would have written?
You literally
Being-
saw
You
the
saw it a
answer
second ago.
30 seconds ago.
Forget it. No.
A game
No,
show.
no, no.
A game show host.
Yeah, sorry.
Sure.
Rub them out. Good God.
Owen, please. Don't embarrass me.
Right, we go.
Don't embarrass me.
I mean, well, you guys messed up the rules on that one, so I was a little thrown
You're
off.
right.
No.
And that's what
Yeah.
made you.
This is how we knew you'd
yeah,
learn the
don't
game
worry.
really
But
quickly.
you can wash your hands later, Sheets. All right,
Right.
grab your pen. Right,
Yeah.
so
All right.
don't let
Don't let me
don't
see.
let the other
I'm not
person
looking.
see
I'm
what
not
you're
looking.
writing. What is your partner's most annoying habit?
Most annoying habit?
Most annoying habit.
Could be in life, could be in game,
Could be anything.
could be on the casting desk.
How long do I have to think about it, and how long can the list be?
Oh,
Oh.
the flame.
Oh my goodness.
I'm okay with
You have to
using
pick
or.
the one that's the most annoying habit and then write it down.
Oh, God.
So is
Don't
there,
let him
is
see
there a
it, Sheets.
concern?
I'll hold the mic for you. There you go.
Is there a concern that Owen is like he immediately went to the board?
Oh, he
like
knows.
there was
He knows.
no
Look at him.
thought.
Look at his furious face. Look at where he's
This
writing.
is also a very long.
Do you know if you cut the top
annoying
of his
habit.
face off there, it looks a bit like No Tail looking at Fly.
Oh my God,
Look at that. That's some hate eye.
you're in the wrong job. You could like identify people just by seeing a portion of their head.
Just this
But
much.
you would have been wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
Owen looks super confident.
what was
Don't
the
repeat
question?
it.
Wait, stay still.
Okay, yeah. I
Most
got it.
annoying habit.
Most annoying habit.
Sheebs is writing a
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
essay here.
All right.
Well,
Sheebs, anytime you like, love.
All right. Here we go. Don't look. I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Just so much
okay.
writing.
All right.
All right. Owen.
Okay.
Owen. So here we go.
Yeah.
Owen, what do you think was your most annoying habit? Don't turn it around.
Oh, yeah.
That Shiva would write about
What
you.
would I have written down?
I know, I'm pretty perfect. I mean,
Wow.
Dude, there's $5,000
all right.
on the line.
Well, what
Can
do
you
you-
be serious about
What do you
Okay.
think? No.
No.
You've had your answer. I'm pretty perfect. Shiva, what do you think he would say is your most annoying habit?
I want to be right a lot.
You want to be right a lot. Okay. Let's
Okay.
turn him around and see what you guys wrote. Owen wrote she has Dutch
Touch
Steam account,
so I can't
give me TI's
That is
Crimson
that
Wing
is
Give me the
super
items.
Annoying.
Can be super distracted, not
Acknowledging me.
acknowledging me.
Oh.
Okay, he is somewhere else, and he doesn't hear me.
Damn.
Here, look. You know what? I will rub this off. There you go. 'cause I don't give a hoot.
You're both wrong. No
Oh.
points. No points.
me this.
I'm
I'll do
keeping
it.
score though.
I can't guess that, Owen, please.
Oh, it's
Has
the
a
obvious
Dutch
one.
Steam account. Is it really
I
a
want those
special
Crimson
Dutch
Witness
Steam account?
items.
Yeah, so there's this rule that if you're in the
Yeah.
Netherlands, first of all, I see which rewards
It's
I get
different
from
rules,
the chest.
but different account. Yeah.
So,
Oh, the
the
EU.
gambling
because of-
law.
She can't trade.
Yeah.
Brexit.
Wow.
Yeah, anyway.
Does that ruin
It's
the
gonna be
experience?
Brexit.
Stever? Does that ruin the experience?
Oh, it means that.
It's safer.
Yeah.
It's
I get
better.
it's safer,
Yeah.
but like you know, that
It's a lot less exciting.
watching shit spin and then
I saw
disappear.
Ted opening a crucial witness test today,
I opened
and
a
you see
crucial
all the
witness.
things spinning, and
Okay.
he was hoping for the
Okay.
Wraith King item,
I got the
and
Wraith
he
King.
got it. That was
I
so
got
hype.
it. It was
That was
hype.
so
He
hype.
Relax. Cheers
He
to
got it.
that.
Cheers to the Wraith
Oh,
King.
cheers.
Oh, cheers.
And all the time I just hear Nehaz complaining that he hasn't gotten a drop at all.
Well, he has anger management issues. All right.
He does.
What's next?
All right,
Question
so here's
3.
the question. What percentage of housework, you guys live together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What percentage of housework do you think the other person thinks they do?
But what
What,
about
the,
if we have a cleaner?
A what?
We have someone to do it for us.
All right, fuck this question. All right, next one.
If she hires a cleaner, isn't that like really snobby? Or is that something that people do?
No, that's a smart thing.
That is a
Yeah.
smart thing. Thank you
It's a
very much.
smart
Come over.
thing.
Well,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm like, we should clean our own stuff.
Hey,
All right, I got it, I got
how
it.
many more games of Dota can you play if you're not cleaning?
I mean, true, but it also, I don't know.
No.
I feel
no,
bad.
it's done. Oh.
Next question.
All right.
Right, so this is a question. What is the most annoyed that you have made the other person? So you have to guess what Shiva will say, and you have to guess what Owen will say.
I've got to guess what annoyed her.
You have to guess what
I did.
you think you did that annoyed her the most, and you have to guess what you think you did that annoyed him the most.
This is
I'll hold your mic.
eerily like the last question.
And I'll sing music.
Okay, I'm going to cross out these ones that you've done.
I did.
Yeah. No, you have to guess what you think he'll say, and he has to guess what you think he thinks you'll say.
Oh, this one's good.
This is tricky for you guys, I know, because you're Dutch
Oh, this
and very
one's good
literal,
too.
and he's Owen. So
Okay, you have some really good ones on here, actually.
if you got one, you go with it, mate. Wait, copyright.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can only do like 4 notes.
I believe it's 10 seconds. It's copyright free. I'll make up a song. Scoop up. Bop. Scoop boop boop boop. Bop. Skibbity boop. Bop
All right.
boo. They're ready.
All right, one at a time here.
All right, what do you think?
right.
What do you
Shiva.
think?
That Owen written down that he did that I thought was
Yes.
super annoying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he probably lost me a game of Dota in a stupid way.
Okay, what do you
Reveal.
think?
I didn't empty the dishwasher in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
You have a cleaner. Why did that
Cleaners
annoy
don't do the
Shiva?
dishwasher.
Cleaner don't do the
dishwasher.
dishwasher.
Oh,
Very
what's yours?
angry.
What's
I
yours?
go down and get a breakfast bowl out for my breakfast.
So, wait, now we
And she gets
know
mad.
who does the percentage of more housework, too, based
He
off
does
of
the
the answer to
dishwasher.
that question. All right.
No.
Well, you lost the point.
The person that comes down
Negative
first.
1 for that
and
one.
it is clean because we do it in the night if we have a full dishwasher. The person that needs a bowl and the bowl's not there and it's in the clean dishwasher, that's the person that
I
does
always wake up
But,
first.
but
you
doesn't
see.
that mean that you just don't wake up until the other person's woken up?
it. It's not that big of a deal though.
It sounds like I wouldn't.
I mean, that's a strategical plan. I'm an early riser. I always get up very early in the morning.
So you get up early, and
I
she
get up
knows
early.
it, and she's like,
Yeah.
first person up has to clean the dishwasher, Owen. This is bullshit.
Normally
She
it is
does.
me.
She does.
Because normally he doesn't even have breakfast. So
You
normally
haven't
it is
shown
me.
yours. I
Yeah.
believed I was right while I wasn't.
Wrong.
Oh, that happens all the time. I just leave it down to translation issues. You know, that's the part.
He's like, oh, that's a very Dutch thing.
Is there a point?
That's too Dutch.
Is there a point
Is
awarded?
there-
No.
point.
What? No.
No point.
No.
No.
All right.
Well,
No.
Owen lost.
Wheat's
the
got
point.
one
I
for you.
lost.
Wheat thinks he's got a good one. Let's
Well,
hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the brand of microwave that exposed your relationship?
What?
So,
The brand of
as I
microwave.
understand it, you
Yeah.
guys were both streaming from the same location, and a microwave went off in the background
this
and
was
went
a long time ago.
at the same time,
I mean,
and
that's
people
a very
realized.
niche story, but I guess it checks out. Yes.
I want to
maybe,
know
yeah.
what brand that microwave was, and you both have to guess.
Yeah.
It was my microwave. I have no clue. And how are
Well,
you going to check
gotta
it?
write it.
This is for a whole point, Cheever.
There's a point in it, Sheep. She's competitive. You got to give her a point.
I know. Well, Owen's got 0 right now.
Just put like Samsung. Do they make microwaves?
They definitely make microwaves.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's your drink. Yeah. They just bring them. It's great.
I'll finish.
TY, Valve. TY. You've unlocked the immortal that brings you drinks every time you need a drink. Is it good?
This is nice. It's pink lemonade
Oh.
with like some vodka thing in it.
Oh, wow.
No alcohol though.
What?
Okay.
That makes sense.
Good. I was going to say, please don't buy sheeps with alcohol. I see what happened.
I gotta work tomorrow.
And she got to work tomorrow.
right.
Technically, we have to
We
work
got
tomorrow as well.
blamed
She's
for-
not
In
working
a
later.
bar.
We got blamed for Machine, actually. His hair didn't look good. And
Yeah, they said
we
it
got
was our
blamed
fault.
for it.
I have seen him wake up late, and this morning he was definitely late. I know the makeup artists were like, "Where's Machine?"
Oh, it happens everywhere.
Well,
All
he was
right,
on
she
2
put,
nights ago,
she
though,
put
so.
Samsung. What did
I
you
don't
put?
know.
Samsung. I put it was not a microwave. It was some Dutch thing that is really
Shit.
beep at cooking anything.
People cooking it.
Okay, it was a microwave combi.
It's not a
combi oven
microwave.
thing.
It's not a microwave.
Yes, it was. It
It's
was
a
also an oven.
massive metal appliance that just dings. It goes off in the middle of the night.
What is it?
I'm in
What
bed
is
next
it?
door, and this thing goes
It was-
ding. I'm not cooking cupcakes at 3 a.m.
We now know the most annoying thing that has just driven Owen bonkers.
We threw it
Oh,
out
man.
actually, so
Okay.
it's no longer there.
We
but
haven't
yes,
got it
did
anymore.
Sometimes just ping in the middle.
All
of
right. You should do that one for sure.
All right.
yeah.
This is the last one. as well.
All right.
I thought this was the
I
last.
kind of like this one, though.
Do both of them.
All right, we'll do two more, because I like this a lot.
That's good
Thank
fun.
you for rubbing that out. I appreciate
Wait,
that.
we didn't determine what was the brand actually. You don't know?
I don't know.
Wow.
It's
It
not
was some-
so.
It was some really old thing.
the shooting.
I bought it for 70
All right.
euros
You know
10
what?
years ago.
Let's say
I don't
it
know.
was Samsung. Shiva gets a point.
Samsung, all right.
Samsung,
All right.
woo,
All right.
I got it.
What is
I got a point.
the other person's? So you're writing what you think Shiva's worst is, and you're going to write. Oh wait. How does this work?
Yeah, so-
Hang on.
Yeah.
You. Oh.
What? Is
Can't
this?
remember how
Are
this
you talking
works.
about this one right here?
Yeah.
I'll do it. You are gonna write what you think Shiva will say her worst hero is.
And you're going to write what he
You think-
thinks his worst. That's right. Thanks, Sweet. Yeah.
I got you. That's
This
one
is
too many
complicated,
ciders.
man.
I
It's
know. The game
complicated.
gets real fucking hard. Real difficult. Imagine OpenAI playing this game right now, Pyrian.
They'd be terrible at it.
They probably
From
would.
today's showing.
They probably
Fuck you,
would.
robots. Humanity wins.
This guy will actually get a little worked up. I got to see it before when we were casting with no audio going out, but Pyrian was dropping some knowledge bombs.
I'm all over it, mate.
Didn't
I'm all
happen.
over it because I
All
know.
right. Shiva's done.
Shiva?
This is what I think Owen will say.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm not going to show it,
And,
right?
and what,
Okay,
no,
right.
no.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
What do you think Shiva will say?
My worst hero
Yes.
is.
Yes.
It's got to be a support, maybe like Chen.
And what? All right. And what do you think Owen's going to say?
Your
I
worst
think
hero.
it's going to be a mid-hero, and I think Shadow Fiend.
No.
Meepo?
As Meepo. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah, Meepo is really bad too.
I mean, come on, Sheeves. You're like me. You know, we're both not Meepo
But-
players. either.
I am so happy we got that
Yeah,
one, though.
you got that one.
Owen,
Yes.
you get a point for
Oh.
that majestic Meepo. that
Thank you.
drew.
I rubbed
That
it
you-
out, but it took
Alright.
me some time.
So,
Last question before I arbitrarily decide who's won. It's going to be Sheeves. No offense.
Thank you.
What is a phrase or saying that they say all the time? So you need to think of what Owen's going to say the phrase or saying you say all the time is, and you need to guess what the phrase or saying Shiva's going to say you say all the time is.
So I write what Shiva says all the
Shiva's
time.
going to think of a saying that you say. This is complicated.
Yeah.
look,
I'm done. I know what it is.
I write
Shiva will say.
that I
you
will.
say- oh wait, this
like-
one is hard.
Like, I write.
No, this is
kinda
easy.
weird.
No,
This is
I
easy.
got it already.
This is
What do you
100%
think I
got it.
say all the time?
I write what you say all the
Yes,
time.
I already
Yeah,
wrote what you said
exactly.
all the time, so.
There you
Easy.
go.
This is an easy one. If he doesn't get this, I don't know.
This is all Ken's fault,
literally.
by the way.
No. This is actually my terrible question.
All right.
I can't throw Ken under the bus either. This was all me.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't, oh.
Are you ready, Owen?
Oh, I'm still thinking.
Oh,
sorry,
man.
I'm still thinking. What's this?
Best game so far. You think the OGEG series? Literally the best.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even matter if it was stomps or one-sided. Just
The drama.
to know, like, the emotion, the baggage that a series has.
You guys, the whole like, Slacks did that in-audience interview, and the guy was like, "It's like Sasuke and Naruto." He created a whole world of memes beyond that after the results of that game. It was kind of crazy because that's exactly what it was.
It really
amazing.
I mean, every TI
good.
has a series like that, right? Like Liquid
Amazing.
against was it Tong Fu
Liquid? Oh, yeah. When
back in TI3?
Liquid is doing it.
EG against eHome was the.
Liquid against DK, was it like?
Sorry,
Liquid is
EG against eHome. It was with the
EG
Dagon game.
TI6.
DK a TI4. DK against who? It was like this epic back and forth. There's always one series.
There's always one.
That's just like,
You
this
think
is
that was the
unreal.
one?
All right, Owen, are you ready?
Ted, did you do that?
Do what?
I thought I drank that.
Mate, did you not see the valve lad drop it off?
I did not. That
Actually,
was.
I didn't either.
I
so-
didn't. That was magical. Anyway, yeah.
I
Valve
didn't
lad
either.
dropped it off, innit?
too.
All right, Shiva,
So,
what do you think? What do you think Shiva's going to say your most annoying phrase is?
my most annoying
thing
phrase.
you say all the time.
In it.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God.
All right, Sheeps, what do you think he's going to say?
I mean, that was literally it. I mean,
All right, let's see what you wrote.
But, grr.
Grr!
Well, when I do something wrong, she goes, ah. No, I don't. Ah.
Wow.
no, I don't.
Give me the pen.
All right.
Do you go, oh, oh wow.
You can't even do it because it goes real high.
No, I can believe it.
Woo.
Wow.
In it.
In it. That's real,
Do
isn't
you
it?
use in it a lot?
What, in it?
In it.
Yeah, I do when I'm being semi-ironic, but
In it.
Because I used to say it a lot, and my parents were like, no, it don't stop asking me, isn't it? Because you add it when it's not a question. You're like,
Yeah,
it's a
you go-
beautiful day, in it.
yeah.
Why'd you turn that into a question, son?
No, I do say that sometimes. So your dad's not a fan, your mum's not a fan of the whole in it.
No, that's why I don't live with them anymore.
I don't know.
What? I got kicked out of the country. Get over to the Netherlands, find yourself a girlfriend. We're not having you back here if you keep saying in it.
Wow. Well, that's harsh.
Rough
isn't it?
upbringing.
That's harsh,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, in it.
That's
Well,
pretty bad.
Shiva, OD, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
We have other guests.
You did.
Wait,
So
what
we-
are you
we're gonna
excited
wait,
for
no.
tomorrow? What are you excited for tomorrow?
Yeah, except for tomorrow.
For tomorrow. What are you
Last
excited for?
question.
Tomorrow, we are gonna know one of the finalists. Very excited for that. Looking forward to seeing how OG. I mean, I'm so hyped for OG. I hope it's gonna be OG EG. It is gonna be OG EG, isn't it?
Wow.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Maybe.
Not
I
yet.
think the next, I
Unless
think,
you're the
and I could be
Oracle.
wrong, I think the next time they meet would be the final.
Wait, yeah,
I
it's
could
not
be
OG.
wrong.
No,
Tomorrow.
they
Still
could
have
meet
to
in
play
the
the
lower
winner of
bracket.
They could
Liquid
meet low
and
bracket,
Secret.
that's true.
Yeah.
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 So
I mean, honestly, if they meet again, for me, that's the story of this TI. Is OG
Yes.
for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's been a good. There's been some great games. It's been really
It really
exciting
has.
so far.
It has.
So you guys looking forward to tomorrow? Owen, what games are you casting tomorrow?
Well, I don't know yet.
Perfect.
I haven't checked
Classic
the schedule.
We get the
planning.
I
schedule
actually
really
don't
late.
know what we're doing.
So we
And what
don't
are you
know.
doing tomorrow, Chiefs?
Yeah, I don't know because we don't have the schedule
We don't
yet.
know.
Well, we'll be here.
We got the cosplay contest tomorrow too.
Do you have
Oh,
any-
that'd be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I
That
have
would be great.
seen such an amazing
Yeah.
stream protector.
Any
Screen
predictions
protector.
on what you think
It
will
is,
win?
it's unreal. This stream protector looks amazing.
Oh, tree
that
and
gonna
protector.
win?
I thought you said screen protector.
It's a
I was like, we're
cosplay.
talking about cosplay. I thought you were like one of those things you put on a screen so protect. Oh, my bad.
My dad, no.
Tree and protector. I can't wait to see that.
You think
All right.
Treant's gonna win?
Is it?
I haven't seen the rest, so I don't know. But I
What a
have seen the
politician's
Treant.
answer.
And if Treant is not in the top 5, I think he's got robbed.
Then everything else will be so amazing.
Nice.
That is okay. That's true. Yes, you're right.
Great.
You're right.
All right. You guys
Lady,
have been a
lady and
blast.
gents, it's been a pleasure.
Who won?
Ladies
Who
and
won
gentlemen,
what? Oh,
what?
Shiva won.
The competition.
Shiva won.
Yeah,
What do I
Shiva
get?
won
What do I get with
because
my
you
prize?
lost the
Hold
point.
on. What have I got?
What do you got?
Do you have something for real?
$5
Oh.
Canadian dollars.
Yes.
Woo! I'm rich. Thank you. Thank you very much. Awesome.
My pleasure, madam.
Fantastic.
All right.
All
You guys are
right,
great.
bye.
Good luck tomorrow.
Bye.
Don't stay out too late, kids.
No.
What do we do
Take
with
the mics with you and give them to someone that knows what they're doing. Cheers, Sheeps. Sheeps and Owen, everybody. Sheeps and OD picks. Don't forget your drink. Nice.
We're gonna refine that game, Pyrian, because it's a good game. There's not. I don't know how many more.
This
Dota
show's never
couples
coming back.
there
It's never
are.
coming back. We're done.
No?
We're done. No.
No.
As a result of that, we're outie, mate.
Well, you know, it was a
we-
valiant effort.
This is from night one. Trent's answers on the back of the whiteboard where he knew all the states magically.
Yeah, but Never Stop Hosting was a winner. So let's
Yeah.
cheers to that.
We'll
We
live
got
on
more
that.
guests for you guys.
We do. Are they ready? Are the next guests ready?
I don't know, but I want to say I am happy.
All right.
Shut up, Ken.
Shut up, Ken.
Shut up,
We
Ken.
know they're ready. It's Cinderin and Black. Let's go, lads. Where are they?
They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready.
They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. Here they come. Cinderin and Black. Let's go, everybody.
Black. Here they come.
Legends of Dota both.
They're gonna walk in front of the camera this time. No one. That's a.
Sin, come in here nice and close so I can touch you.
Bring it in.
You guys have changed. You were the only guest that changed before you came on.
I shaved yesterday or the day before.
Changed.
Changed
You
clothes.
didn't just come over.
Did you shave though? You look like you shaved.
Did I shave? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Keep the mic nice and close because it's
hello?
loud.
Am
There
I
you go.
being...
Yeah, say good.
People can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Okay, it's good.
Yeah, I have shaved. Absolutely.
You are not shaved. You're stubblier than me, I think. Let me see.
Yeah,
Let's
it's 2 days.
Okay, 2 days. Wow, you grow a beard quick.
I could get a full beard pretty quickly if I was
Wait,
allowed.
how long is this?
It's a bit
When
longer
did
than
we start the late game? Monday?
Monday.
This is Sunday.
And yours is 2 days?
I think so, yeah.
You just
2 or
shaved.
3.
I just shaved. So, I'm supposed to hear in my ear, right?
Can
Yeah.
you not?
I cannot.
Oh.
Your
Perfect.
volume might be turned down low.
Can we get the...
Do you have your box?
I just heard you fine.
What?
There's a volume control on it. You
There's
can
a
turn
little.
up.
I just heard you fine.
Oh, now you can hear us.
Well, no, I cannot. But I just did, but I can't anymore.
Oh, it's like cutting out.
Yeah.
This is what we call real-time technical support.
Let's see if we can get
could
someone to have a look
an
at Black's
audio
mic.
engineer
Anyway,
to come
we've had audio issues all night. I'm sorry
check
about that.
out
Yeah, I just
Black's
shaved.
IFB. That'd be
I did.
awesome.
So, how has TI been for you guys so far? You're doing casting, you're doing panel,
I'm paneling too.
you're paneling as well. How's it been so far? In your opinion, in the pantheon of TIs, how's it been going?
I think it's been one of the best ones, personally. I especially like the content pieces overall, like just all of the production stuff. I think this year has been really, really good. As far as the paneling and casting, I think we generally do a pretty good job of that every year. So, I'm pretty satisfied overall.
And what do you think is something
He's
to
coming.
look for in this TI in terms of like the games to come up? What are you looking for the most?
Just in the games in general.
Yeah, what do you think is going to be like? Like, I know the meta is kind of stabilized. We're seeing kind of the same heroes. What kind of things do you think is going to be like, this is what's coming up? Do you think it's going to be like a big surprise, or it's going to be pretty even, or it's going to come down to who's better or worse, or what? Give me a story, Sin.
A story?
Give me a story.
You want a story from the future, basically.
Yeah.
You got this.
All right, I was kind of cut out. Story of the future about what?
What do you think is going to happen in this TI? How's it going to go?
Oh, I said from the start Liquid is going to win, so they're going to get through the lower bracket and lose 2 games in the grand final and then reverse sweep.
You think they're going to go 2-0 to 3-2 in the grand final?
They got to beat Secret.
As in like they're 0-2 and then they go 3-2 after. It's like a reverse sweep for Liquid.
Is that an Amaretto sour?
Yeah, this time they made the right drink.
There you
Excellent.
go.
Nice.
Perfect.
I have no idea what the guy made just before when we asked for an amaretto sour, but it was not amaretto.
Okay, let's not flame the bar because we're still in it. And they're letting us film. So,
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
exactly.
Yeah.
How many TIs have you guys been to? You go first.
All 8.
All 8 TIs. How many have you been to?
As you worked all 8?
No, he's been a player.
I played 4, and I worked 4.
Okay.
Played 4? 4.
1,
Right?
2, 3, and 6.
Okay.
Well, I've been to 7. I watched 3 and worked 4.
So you didn't play at 3?
No, I played at TI 2 and TI 3 and TI 4 wildcards. So I've been to 6 actually. No, I actually have no idea.
It's actually really hard to count.
Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How about we count the ones you haven't been at? TI 1.
TI 7. No, I've been to TI 1 as observer.
As an observer?
Yeah, I just spectated.
That doesn't count.
Wait,
you
that
can't
doesn't
count that.
Okay.
I heard something today
Uh-oh.
randomly that you would want to come back as a player.
Yes, you did say that you're going to try you try every year, right?
What a comeback that will be.
Oh, yeah.
Is this true?
That is true. I come back every year.
It's
No,
true.
so I took a break from December 2013 until sometime in 2015. And since then, I've been consistently playing. But obviously, I really like working events too. So if my teams don't go well or we don't qualify for events, it's always something I'm looking out for. But I have this mentality when I'm playing in a team that the team always comes first. So I will not be like selfish and be like, nah, we don't need to practice for 2 weeks. Let me just go and do this event. I know how much of a commitment it takes. But for this TI, for example, first of all, I'm not in a team right now, but if I were, this would be the time that teams take off anyway, right? Like everybody will watch the games.
Right.
So, but yeah, I do want to play again for sure after TI. It's a really big passion of mine, so I'm gonna keep doing it until I don't want to do it anymore.
So, for you, playing on like the main stage of the TI is still the
Number
aim.
one.
After all the stuff you've done in Dota, that's still the thing you want the most.
Well, I've played on 3 main stages.
Okay.
I think. Yes. But only for a short amount of time, but I have.
Why was it only for a short amount of time?
Because it was elimination game BO1s, all 3 of them.
And you lost all 3?
You don't have to rub it in, Ted.
I'm just asking.
Well, I have
I'm a big
I have
fan,
one
right?
follow-up question.
Go on.
What do you think will happen first? You return as a player to TI, or Admiral Bulldog works at TI?
They might happen at the same time.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right. You
They
know
might
what?
happen
Wasn't
at the same
expecting that answer, but
Do you think
we'll
it's one of those
accept
things
it.
where like the planets align and Bulldog makes it to a TI?
I have really high hopes for him next year. I think he has got some experience now that he's going to employ for the next round of border crossing.
Okay.
And I think he's got what it takes to become a pro water crosser.
Okay. Now, Black, you've had a career that spanned like a bunch of different places. You went to China. How long were you in China for?
2 years in total.
Do you think you learned something in China, like about how they play the game over there compared to Europe, or was it just the same Dota but with a different bunch of people?
It's what I learned is, well, I already knew they're working much harder than the Western players. Like by working harder, I mean they play a lot more Dota.
It's showing.
They play a lot more Dota.
Yeah,
it is showing this year. 5 of the 6 are in the bottom 8.
Don't flame, Sin.
Don't flame, man. Why are you a flamer?
You're in a city that's
a
like...
fact,
So we
right?
have got to the stage now where saying the truth, just stating facts, is flaming.
I'm with you. That was a fact.
Was that flaming?
That was a fact. No.
No, it felt like flame because of the way you said it.
Ted, you're 42. Don't flame me.
God, you are old.
Now that's a flame.
I'm the oldest person
No,
at this
not
table,
really.
so I think, you know what, in China, I would be given respect for
That's
that.
right.
Let me
Yeah.
just
That's
tell you,
true.
I would
That's
be given
true.
respect for that.
That's true. All right.
All right, let's go
Yeah,
to the
I'll give
game.
it to
We
him.
got a game
got
for
a
you
game.
guys.
Uh-oh.
Let me
All right.
do this because I've
Yeah.
seen this. I've seen this. The game's called Hindsight.
Hindsight.
Oh, you're really good at this.
I was, not anymore.
Neither of you are going to be good at this.
Wait.
Oh,
You think you know what it is?
no.
Okay.
I have no
I
idea at
just
all.
meant being
Well,
Captain Hindsight in
explain
general.
the rules to Hindsight.
So the rules of Hindsight, as I understand it, this is Ken's game, so I'm not perfect on it, but I believe I'm going to show you a draft.
Well, we fucked up the Newlywed game, so
You have to tell me what the result was in this game. Is that right, Ken?
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, you have to guess which team you were in this and whether you won or lost from this draft. And whose fault it was, Black's or yours. Okay, Sin, you ready?
Oh, this is great.
Are you ready? This
Yes.
is mystery game number 1. Can we get a close-up on that? This is the draft from this game.
We
So
need
I
closer.
see Rubik,
There we go.
Nate, Puck, Visage, Clinks, Alk, Leshrak, Bane, Bloodseeker, Darkseer.
And you said we need to guess which team we are.
Well, you need to
Yeah.
guess which team you were, what the result was, and whose fault it was.
Okay, we definitely were Radiant this game, I think.
So that's
Here.
the top team?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab these parts.
Because
so
Yes.
that looks
they're
more like the
underneath.
heroes we played,
There
right? And past Visage.
Past Visage.
Yeah.
I played Rubik.
Who was Lifestealer?
So we're going to have to bend that in
that would
half.
have been
I am
Koika
gonna do
offlane,
exactly
maybe.
that.
Yeah, and then Kling's carry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Fata Puck. Yeah. I believe it.
Koika Puck, yeah.
No, Fata Puck.
Fata, oh yeah,
Fata
we
Puck,
have
for sure.
Fata, sorry, my bad.
Koika played offlane Lifestealer a lot.
Yeah,
I'm going to pick this. Wait, are we competing against each other? Why are we working together?
No, we're together, right?
Oh, we're working
working
together.
together.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. I would say we're the top team.
We're definitely the top team.
And whose fault? Is it one of us, or can it be someone else in the game?
Wait.
We might have won. We might have won.
Oh, did
Did
we win
you
or
win
lose?
or lose?
So
Remember
this
the
is
draft.
This
Remember
is
the
Ken's
draft.
game, so we
Rubik,
probably lost all
Lifestealer,
of them.
Puck,
No, we
Visage,
won a lot of
Clinks.
Kling's games.
against Alk, Leshrak, Bane, Bloodseeker, Darkseer.
Okay.
Did you win or lose?
I don't know. I'm gonna say.
I would say we're Radiant and we lost this game.
Are you sure? Because I would say we won.
All right, it's a split decision. Are you ready?
I'm gonna
reveal.
Right? Wait, Radiant and you lost? Okay. Get ready for this
Are
one.
we okay with that?
Here we
Flip
go.
it.
Okay, Radiant, we
Flip
lost.
it.
It's game one, Mouse Sports victory.
I told you, man.
You won.
So let's just read out the stats here.
Wait, what are my stats? What are my
Synderen
stats?
went 1, 8, and 18. You were the
18, that's
Rubik.
very good. That's above
We had
2 KDA.
Koikva on the Lifestealer. He went 5 and 6.
Okay.
Fata, indeed, on the puck. He went 3 and 3. Then we had Black was Clinks 8 and 1.
Whoa, my fault.
And who's this?
That's
dash,
Pass.
dash, dash, dash.
Dude, we called all the players on every hero.
Yeah,
that was
you
really
did.
good.
That's
But we still lost.
impressive.
That's
Actually,
impressive.
That was the most impressive part.
Oh,
of
mouse
that.
sports memory, man.
All right.
Who did we play against, though?
Who was that again?
Game two.
Lions?
We're not sure. We're not sure. Well, we can find out for you if you want to know.
Yeah,
I'm just,
Zenith.
It was Zenith. You
oh,
played against
Zenith.
Zenith.
Oh, that was
Oh,
TI.
at TI.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Are you ready for mystery game number 2?
Yes.
Here
You
we
guys
go.
are very good at this.
Oh, Ice 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 was Alchemist. I remember this
Yeah.
game.
Wait, if it's only TI matches, we lost almost all of them. So.
Well, you don't know
That's
that
good.
yet.
You don't know that. Are you
don't
ready?
know.
This
Yeah.
is mystery game number 2.
Here we go.
Here's the draft. Bane. Outward Devourer.
Hey, I remember
Nature's
this.
Prophet. Visage Mirana, White Black.
Oh, sorry.
Weaver. Razor. Jakiro, Darkseer, Alchemist.
Okay. This was the game against Era's team, you remember? Where we had the 90-minute game where like the map broke.
Oh, yeah, you were the OD
I
with
was the
double
OD.
refresher.
Yeah, I was the OD
You
with
had
double refresher. We
double
won that
ulti?
game. We won that game.
We won this game. It was 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You think?
Wait, do you guys want? Is that your final answer?
Is that your final answer?
We won that game for sure.
Okay,
so-
here we go.
Well, I feel
What was
like
your team name at the time?
It was Mouse, right? We were Mouse.
Was it DK? I don't think it was.
Do you want to
Flip
think
it.
about it
No,
again?
no, flip
Are you
it.
sure? Are you sure?
DK victory.
Are you sure?
Let's look at the scoreboard
that's
here.
right.
There it
DK
is.
victory.
DK victory, 18 to 33. We
It was
had
not a 90-minute game.
Synderen on the Bane, 1 and 11.
It sounds like you messed up this game.
We had Black on the Mirana, 7 and 2. He did all right, but no, sadly, you guys lost that game.
Oh, this was the game. This was the. I actually remember this game. We played. This was the first time we picked you, Mirana.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
at TI.
that's right.
It was the first time, like
and-
the only time. You were like,
Yeah.
just give me Mirana this game. We hadn't practiced it at all, and you did really well, and we still lost.
That sounds about right.
18 to 33, 56 minutes.
All right, last one.
All right.
But the other one, I remember that game, the one you were talking
It
about.
was against Fnatic.
Are you guys ready for
was for
mystery
the-
game number 3?
Okay,
Yeah.
we are 1-1 now. No, we're 0-2.
No, you got one right. You said, did you say you win?
We said we lost game one.
I got one
Yeah, no,
right.
you're right. You're 0 and 2.
They still get points for that first one because
They get nothing.
nailed
Mystery
every
number 3.
single player.
Thanking Visage, Ursa, Spirit Breaker, and Elder Titan versus Pudge, Batrider, Ember Spirit, Vengeful Spirit, and Arc Warden.
There was an Arc Warden when we played?
I mean, this doesn't have to be from TI.
No, but a game of our team. Our last game was at like tier 3. Was Arc Warden released already at the time?
It's a bait.
I think it's a debate actually.
I still want you to guess. Whichever of you thinks played, to decide which team it was and whether you won or not. Try and guess. Would you like a hint?
Oh, I wasn't in that one?
The hint is Black was not in this game.
I don't think Ken.
Well spotted.
Ken, I think Ken thought he could only talk to us.
Did you guys hear him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course they did.
Thanks for the spoiler, Ken.
You nailed it because you're like, I think we're being debated here. So you were right.
All right.
That's a
So
lie.
I'm wondering if this is like a pub game of mine. Like 2 weeks ago when I played Pud.
So Hotbit thought that only we could hear him for some reason, which is pretty funny. I would have assumed the same thing, but no, the guests could hear it as well. So anyway, who do you think won this game and which team were you?
You were on the Pudge.
I think I was Pudge in this game, and it's like a recent pub game, and I won.
Yeah, I think I remember. I saw you on the top.
You think you won. Let me see the result.
Shit.
It was not a pub. Mid or feed win. Let me have a look
Oh,
at
it
the
was
score
that
sheet
game.
there.
My legendary almost milk award. It was
Synderen
so close.
was Pudge. He went 0 and 19.
It was so close. It was so close.
Kezu 1 and 8. Cancel went 15-7. We went 3-14 on Roaming Venge. And Tomato went 25-5 on Arc Warden. Wow. That was 1 kill away from the Malcolm Award.
I will never get that close again. I actually remember this game.
What happened?
You're
How
gonna
do you go
you're gonna have a hard time believing this,
Okay.
but I was actually relatively impactful in that game.
Do you need to send me a replay to confirm this?
No.
Could you please elaborate? Would you care to elaborate? I actually want to see a replay of you being impactful as 0-19 Pudge. You know why?
You'd be surprised.
You know why?
I gotta hear.
I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because I play Pudge and I often miss a lot of hooks, and I'm like, guys, there's zoning hooks where I was setting up shit, and they don't believe me, do they? They don't believe you. But it's impactful.
Jesus.
Sell it to me.
I don't think it was the zoning hooks though. Okay, so let me give you a hint here.
Yeah.
Look at the hero damage. I did more damage. So I had 19 deaths. I did more damage than my 8 Death Bat Rider.
Wow.
Right?
You did more damage than Venge?
So what does that tell you? That tells you I landed a lot of hooks, I got a lot of damage out and spells off, and then I died.
I'm pretty sure you just earned people, dude.
You went bots
For
BKB.
19k damage.
Dude, you had an AC on Pudge. You were doing great.
The classic 65-minute BKB.
And you won the game. Who was that against?
Oh, this is not that long ago.
Your memory's not that good, though.
Hotbit's going to tell us in our
you.
ear, thinking that.
Ken,
only
who do you
we
think
can
that
hear.
was against? He doesn't remember.
Okay,
We don't
nobody
remember.
remembers.
That's not helpful.
Nobody remembers.
That's not helpful.
So, what next for you guys, both of you? I'd like to hear from Black first. What are you going to do after TI8?
Well, I was out for about 8 months for the personal reasons. And I'm definitely going to come back after TI as a player. I mean, I have a couple of plans already, but you know how it is. After TI, everything changes, maybe, maybe not. So, yeah, until after TI, there's not really like anything I can tell you guys.
Are you going to play in SCA?
Not sure. Doesn't really matter where I play from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, Sin?
Pretty much in the same boat. Just that I am 99% sure I will play in Europe. So.
Good for you, man.
What's that 1%?
The team with me. The team with me in C or something.
That's a 0.
Can I ask both of you the same question? Does being on the panel and or casting, does it just make that fire burn brighter inside in terms of wanting to be playing?
Great question.
I would just say in general, attending events, you always have that itch. You have the itch to play. You wish that you were playing on the stage. That doesn't mean I'm bored casting. I love it. I love casting. I love analyzing, and I love playing. But like my biggest motivation is that I love the competitive aspect, and we just don't have that in the same way. Indirectly, there's some competition, but you know, it's not the same.
All right, so Ken just said
Thanks,
he's
Ken.
saying he's the best analyst. I think you are absolutely one of the best analysts, and I love listening to your thoughts about
Thank you.
Dota. Black, I love seeing you on the panel,
But you're not the best analyst.
But the reason that I want to see more from you is I want to see you and Winter arguing the way I've seen you arguing before. Because you guys go at it like no other people I've seen. You guys argue and you shout and you flame each other. I need that on the panel.
I mean, nobody knows it about Winter, but he's actually a maniac.
He is a maniac.
Yeah, he is.
You spend a lot of time with him.
I do, way too much time. And yeah.
Could I have another?
You'll have to get
you're
another
gonna
from
have
the
to get it
bar.
from the bar, gentlemen.
So we're gonna have to
need
say
bring
thank
Kyle
you.
on because we're running out of time.
We got to try and get Kyle.
Where's Slacks?
Slacks is exhausted. He's gone home to bed. He's
Yes.
take the mics with you and thank you very much.
Thank you so
Synderen.
much. Give it up for Black and
Black.
Synderen.
Thank you, Schön. And how do you
Cheers,
say
you
thank you in
guys.
Danish?
Cheers.
Huh?
Tak.
Tak, just like Swedish. Tak.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Schön. Peace out,
Thank you,
lads. You
guys.
can head off that way.
Awesome. Love those two.
Yeah, just go up that way. Thanks, Sin. Yeah. Keep going, Sin. Keep feeding that mid, Sin.
You didn't really finish that drink, Sin.
Oh, man.
I love those two. I know I'm actually, let's say all sorts of amazing things because I think they can still hear us right now. So, like, are those just two of the most sexy men in Dota?
No, but they are two of the nicest guys in Dota. Let me tell you something. I've known Sind and I've known Black for a while, from just being around Dota events and TIs and stuff like that. And when they're on a team, they're completely different. Like, that's the thing. When you see these guys, when they're on a team and they're at an event to compete, they're completely different. It's all business. And then the moment they've been knocked out, they're your friend again.
I just want to add a tidbit that you probably haven't, but like I'm relatively, I'm not around the Dota community. So I watch more than I play, etc.
Of course, yeah.
Those two guys have been so awesome, right?
They were great.
I got questions. Black's always like,
they know
they're
it.
just
They know
stand-up
so
dudes.
much about that. Have
They
we
are
got?
great
Actually, you know
role
what? Wait.
models
I think
yeah.
we've got time for one more guest. Have we got time
right.
for Kyle? Is
running out of
Kyle?
time. Kyle.
Wait.
Yeah,
I'm getting it.
all right.
Wait. In my ear from the producer, as I understand it, we've run out of time.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
Dude. All
Run
right.
out of time.
Kyle.
I'm sorry. Apologies to Carl. We've run out of time. We'll try and get him on tomorrow night.
Friday. We're going to be around
We'll try and get him on tomorrow night. I'm sorry, Carl.
Dude, he looks upset. I hope producer, can you be on the clock a little bit better next time, Ken?
That's Ken's fault. That's Ken's fault.
Definitely
No.
Ken's
Sorry.
fault.
Yeah,
it's definitely Ken's fault.
We're going to try and work him in on a future date. So apologies to Carl. It's one of those. It's unfortunate. It's a live broadcast, and we had those sound issues at the start.
We did. So all understandable. But we got to wrap up the late game here with DJ Wheat and Purian Flax. I think it has been a great day. It's been a great week. Tomorrow represents an awesome day as it sets up what will be Saturday, the finals. You asked a bunch of the guests a question, but what do you think is going to happen? What do you want to happen, Purian? Like, what deep down, just who cares what the internet says?
Let me tell you what I want to see, and I doubt there's a person out there alive who doesn't want to see this. I want to see OG EG again. I want to see that so bad. Oh my God, that was the spiciest week. That's all I'm praying for.
Liquid's got a rough road if they got to make it through Secret and EG, but
they'll be fine.
I want to see that one too.
It's Liquid, man. They'll be fine. I want to see OG EG and I want to see Liquid do well. That's pretty much it. Having said that, I also love Secret and I want to see OG do well. What I'm saying is, I have
what
no
are
idea.
you saying?
Well,
not everyone can win the international. In fact, only one team can. We're going to find that out on Saturday, but we still got another late game
One more
here.
show. Come back.
Tomorrow night. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to everyone here at the Pint who came out after day 4 of the International 2018. Thank you guys. The Peanut
Shout out to the Pint. Thank you for coming down.
And we will see you tomorrow for the Friday night edition of the Late Game.
Peace.